Yup. Let's go grab that chunk from the astral place. Oh, there we go. You know, I don't know if I like the counter thing. It's cool, but that period of time when you're trying to heal. Oh, fuck. It works sometimes. Like right there, it's just not even working. Yeah, maybe not on that. Enemies that are non-stop, it has like a cooldown. So. I like the idea, but I'm gonna go with what I know. It's definitely strong. Let's play it cool though. Poor Mr. Thorn. Poor bastard. Oh, what's all going on there? I assume he's not coming back, but he took that pretty well. just wanted to finish up this area. Yeah, the counter vial is good though. It is solid, but I'm just used to using the quick heal and having a little extra damage. And its big limitation is that you can only do it so often, it doesn't keep up with non-stop damage, but not a big deal. So go to him. How this works, sweetums. I don't know where this final bit of loot is here. I'm missing one loot. Ooh, I got lucky. Not surprised to be here though with black holes. It's connected to here. Be at the very end, which would suck, but what's in here? It's up there, huh? How do I get up there? You remember how to get to this one, go to him? From like another room, or I need like a black hole in here. Fall down anywhere, huh? Never mind. Well, I guess we'll head on to the final area. Unless there's some other final game shit that spawns. Try those. I need to wake up early for the dock. I have less time than I think. You guys think I could finish this game in 4 hours? Yeah. I'm gonna take a shower too. Quick shower. I mean, I could just get less sleep, I guess. Avoid that. The orphans, I'm sure they're okay, right? Bros? Orphan bros? I'm guessing the last two locked things are in this room. Not in this room, this zone. Yeah, there we go. Nice guy. Evil guy. No. Oh. You are the monster. True, I did all this. Keep it coming, man. I definitely did that. Probably my biggest crime. Well, I'm not innocent. But I'd love to hear more. And they pay us for that too? Hey, I gave him all his bones back. Oh, I love stealing those, man. He's really stupid. No, you did the same thing to me that you did to Thorn. How could this happen? Oof. Oh, that's like no damage. I'll do it again. What are they gonna do with human bone? It's mine. It's mine for the taking. It's mine by right. There's 2 more of this here. I feel like that's probably tied to the key guy. Lock thing, 2 deals, 4 loot. I mean, we'll see, maybe not, but there's shortcuts. I'll wait until we've fixed up the locked doors. These guys look wholesome. What's the tell you, pal? What do we have to find them all here? Throughout the whole place. I'll keep an eye out. Oh my goddamn loot. Oh yeah. Can't blame you. Oh, we're not expecting it in a game like this. Oh, the right before taking damage dodge. Of course. Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be the scariest time, no doubt. No, he's evil. You're the people's champion. Yep. Transformation. That feels like a secret to me. Does not. We're gonna have a little bit of every zone or something here. Cute. We don't have that many more things to find, but the problem is we gotta find all these like cats. Different story. Stuck on the slide. I'm hitting the lily pads. Be gone. That was gonna disappear. My head? Oh my god. This will be one of the rooms, huh? Gonna have to like take the damage from this thing. Worse. Ay, ay. Fucking Cancer. Gotta wait for this shit. Great. Okay. Could go without this whole bit. One of the shittier rooms, I'd say, so far. Just a little cancer. That's a treat, yeah. I mean, thank God the fucking thing didn't fly back. Trying to get ahead. It was shaking. They shake for like a solid like 3 seconds. I have no fucking idea why. It'd be like a warning, not just like a stylistic thing. Fucking good God, Jesus. This would be annoying enough without the head thing flying at me. Okay, awesome. Wait for the fucking lily pads. I love a challenge where you just wait. Gets me really excited. And then you could just lose it all to RNG. Nobody tested this. And now I wait some more. Now I wait some more. It doesn't even move in like an expected way sometimes. It'll just turn. Oh my God, how do you get stuck on the ledge? And now we wait. More. Good God, where the fuck did this room come from, bro? Absolutely fucking diabolical fucking shitty room. I have to chain these rooms, it's just fucking pure ass, man. Good God. Could we wait any longer, dude? So most of this dungeon is not this bad. Where am I gonna go, dude? Like, there's nowhere to fucking go. Jesus Christ, what a piece of shit room that was. Just lots of waiting and fucking around, man. Pain. At least we got a checkpoint. Don't have anything to do with the money? That I know of? I think that's it. I still have one more thing to unlock for the other guy. Yeah, what an aggravating room. But until we can do the key thing, there's no point really like looking around for anything else there. There's supposed to be 2 more money things. Well, I guess I could buy all of the cosmetics. Which I don't really give a fuck about, but... So that whole thing just to make a shortcut? Did I get anything else from that? Did you not? I gotta wait for this axe, bro. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was cute. I'll let him go through all of them. Not do it again. I was wondering if anything would happen with the, taking the fucking orphans' gifts or whatever. Oh, really? Yeah, I was wondering if it was possible or not. How do you avoid going up and like helping him open the town or whatever? Oh, it's just like a shitty ending. Oh. Too many skip the cutscene. Oh. This is fucking cancer. Hopefully the cats are not that hidden, because I really don't want to be. Redoing too many of these areas. Found them all easily. That's good. I've just gotten the 2 so far. Oh, really? Yeah, there's some pretty fucked ones, huh? Truly, there's none in that section we were just in, right guys? No cats? That would be hell on earth. I'd like to watch a no-sin run. One of these days I need to do a shorter stream, catch up on some vids. Oh, has nobody done it yet? Okay, it's that plentiful, huh? Oh, of course. Oh, they let you do it with modifiers. Is that how people are gonna do it? I feel like that'd be a little less interesting, but it's there. That's how it feels to be rich. Just throwing around money. Stuff I don't need for no reason. Other than to spend it. That's jacked, man. I think he's actually jacked. I think he's just got like some fucking like suicide death thing on. Damn, the mousetrap, bro. They are mousetraps, man. The ultimate for Mina killing devices. Some hidden ones, man. What the fuck is the range on that shit, brother? Traps, dude, the mouse traps. Deadly. Cool. Kick the cannon out 6 single time because as you kept on purpose, we have to avoid touching it every time you pass through, and at one point during our crack line, all of them can just kick it into you. Holy shit. You just have to hope you can alt F4 there or something. That's pretty cursed. I'll make sure I don't miss any of the cats. Those are some big loot in here. Find it. Like the hitbox on these are fucking massive. I need to just drop the dagger and put on the shield again. Shield just goes crazy on all the platforming. This one's okay, but it's a little less easy to figure out. I'd keep on the double dash, but I'm just not used to using it. The air dash. This one works pretty well though. As good as the shield, but it works. The problem is you go like a set distance. If you have no extra wiggle room. It's good for like hitting gaps that have just like an end point, but if you're hitting like a tight grab, it's not. That's it. These guys I got now. It's like the fucking hidden Ganon room thing. That loot awaits. You can skip some crazy shit with this. I like my knife though. Because when you're looking for secrets, you end up not skipping a whole lot anyway, so... You can just skip the whole deal, huh? Shortcut, of course. The hidden mouse trap. There's no enemies up there, so doesn't help too much. So we could still do this. A special skull. Summon skull. Where is the final locked door? That was cool fighting Thorn though. That popped up in town. I was wondering if, like, when they had the newspaper report about Thorn's hideout, if I had to go, like, find something specific to do that, but... They just showed up, man. Ooh, the painting. Can you flip switches with this? You can. The ultimate tool, man. It's just that good. Really? You guys getting hit by the fucking Valve? Fucking like VN hate train, man? The anime hate train? It is vague. And frankly, I feel like, really, considering how much stuff gets on there, that's crazy that I still don't know if it's just like a few like random ass reviewers, if it's like specifically like an anime thing, if it's just anybody who looks like in some way a certain style, they just like blanket say fuck it. Yeah, blank square though. It's just like, what are you talking about? Unless he was like, oh no, if he was trying to like spoiler do it, he wouldn't even fucking show it. Yeah, that's, I don't know, dude. So what, are they ban his game now? The thing with the Steam content reviews, like, do they even like allow like appeals? I think it's crazy you can't appeal if that's the case. Like, get somebody to actually look at it. I mean, I guess everybody would appeal. I don't know, there's surely some that are actually fucked and people know it so they don't appeal. Whatever the fuck that is. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope that our dude gets his fucking shit released. That was the inception of a lot of it, right? And our peers. You aren't. I stand with Yogo. My king. What is down here? Oh. Really, the springy shield's this deep in? Don't you think it's a little late, pal? All this hair. That would suck though. He's been putting the blood, sweat, and the tears into it, and I'm sure Steam is like his biggest sales place. And I mean, I'm sure his new one is a bit more risque, but he doesn't just do like straight up porn, man. On his fucking Twitter he does, but for Steam it's like even if it's like a risque situation with certain types of characters, I don't even know 100%. Like, that's the thing, is like I have no idea. I do think there's an anime hate train going on too, but whatever. Something went wrong. God. Your account may not be allowed to perform this action. Not banned. Am I not like technically logged in? Okay, I'll just I'm not even logged in on Chrome. Here we are. That would be fucked. He's already done so much. So, yeah, it's like he's saying it's something he puts in like normal fucking advertisements, man. Like everywhere. What is wrong with this fucking Twitters? Look at the soul on this motherfucker, dude. My man out here doing arts and fucking crafts, man. Look at some beautiful scenery, bro. Why am I logged out of every fucking Twitter thing? Did they just boot everybody out recently? Whatever. I can still read it for some reason on fucking Chrome here, but not on Firefox. Yeah, maybe. Aftermath Z Red Pine Lake. I don't know about this one that he's talking about. Images focusing on women's backs or sexual regardless of what she's wearing. And then I got a brood. Yeah, like I would like it if there was, if it was more consistent across the board. I would worry that there'd be consistency and that they just say fuck everything, but what is this? I'm on fucking Twitter here, and on the right side it says relevant women, and then it has Hyogo Onimushi. And I'm already on Hyogo Onimushi's page. What is wrong with fucking Twitter? Like, what is this? There's a tab that just says relevant women. What is this, like Gooner shit? Like, what do you mean we're relevant? It's just Hyogo, man. Like, considering he runs this place, man. This place is falling apart, man. Or it's just all AI. Everything's fucking AI. It just doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm reading the whole thing he's saying here. I don't dare put a Hyogo tweet on the stream. Even though I'm not logged into anything. Motherfucker does have some shit on his Twitter. You gotta watch out for him. I do agree with them, dude. That's like, do the higher ups even know? Like, I wish people would pay attention. Honestly, his VN's probably more. I mean, Mage's is big money wise, but I feel like he's probably got more plays than like Chaos Head fucking Noah on Steam probably would, right? I wonder if this would get any traction. Payment processors. Really tough on someone who's single-handedly creating an all-ages game that's neither explicit nor provocative. I mean, he definitely does. That's definitely provocative. What's up, Sick? Sorry, I'm reading a tweet on the side here. More Steam shenanigans. Thank you very much, buddy. Hope you're good. Yeah, that's what I worry about, is what Hyogo's saying here, is like the range of expression just becomes smaller and smaller, and that's why I like that they allowed like porn shit on Steam. Because it's not just about porn, it's about being able to show things that, you know, dig into topics or visuals that maybe are a bit more spicy, and I'd rather people be able to self-regulate and have the tools to do so. I mean, I get that there's certain things that are probably off limits, but that's the problem with that breach there, is where your payment processors and your particular fuckos who review games on Steam for approval come in and do their thing. No, I think it's that's good, I want to see it. Yeah, what the fuck is this black screen? What do you think? Can you see it? I wanna like fucking give this a like, dude. This was on June 17th, 1:41 a.m. I guess his time. Oh wait, bro, what is it? Future, bro? Is that how that works? Yeah, I really hope his. I don't know if that means he just like can't have it on there right now, or like future. Or like, what? Does that mean it's like really close to being out? I mean, he's not just uploading like little bits. Alright. Try some more plasma next time, pussy. Go face. I go face. I spam X. I need to get more hits in, man. It must be really close then. Yeah, that must be the most aggravating thing ever. You do all the work, you think you're playing by the rules. You know, maybe it's not the most, like, publicly, like, lovable type of product. I mean, he does get a little sexual in there, but, like, it's not breaking any rules. That's most certainly, I wouldn't even call it, like, his other one porn. I mean, it definitely got dance with it, but... First lot purchase but not public, yeah. That's another thing, like, what, does he give him the money too at this point? I don't know how the store slots work. I'm sure it depends on size too, but... Yeah, but you get that ahead of time. And then they can tell you you can't use the slot. I imagine a lot of that's to like stop like raw spam. Fine, but I don't know, I just wish the review process was better. Like, I like the platform, man, but being a fucking VN fan on Steam can be kind of suffering sometimes. They're quite bad. On the flip side, I do think Steam's done a lot for reviews just by having it be, you know, most of those be available, but the problem is, like, now people are, you know, being able to, are trying to expect to be able to, like, release products on it and, like, sell shit and... They're making investments based on not being able to do that. Like, I'm sure if he knew he couldn't be on Steam, he would probably not have made this, but... Gotcha. Makes sense. Grabbed. I could jump down there, but I'm pretty sure then I end up just back. Oh. This hits small. I didn't see that when I was rolling and I was looking for the enemy. Jesus. Where is Cat? Yep. And they're not there. Do I need to wait then on the Harvest Festival? Or is this going to be in the post-game cleanup? Or... Let's get that. Like another 30 hours just on the base game. Oh. Jesus, dude, the combos. I could see myself starting it as soon as tomorrow, depending on what else pops up. Doing God's work, though. There's a lot of little variants there to fiddle with, I'm sure, and a lot of fucking quests. loot connected to this area? Where is the loot? Just these guys? I'm missing one? Where's this at? They're not marked. The question is, did I miss it somewhere or is it still coming up? Any Mina folks? We're not looking to run through every one of these rooms again. Unless they could be in like old rooms. Is there any cats past the staircase? Are they all before the dining room? That's the question. If anybody knows. Bushes. Gotta check all these. Down on the right side. A lot of bushes. I've been down this. I don't know if there was a cat in here now? Sadly not. Thank you though. Oh really? They're like in the middle. Great. That's exactly where we wanted to have to go. The one in this room? I've already gotten the one in this room. So one in here we missed. There is one in the mimic room. I don't remember getting one. Maybe I didn't even think about it. See it. Hopefully I didn't, because that'd be the easiest thing to deal with. Oh, that breakable spot? It's a tricky spot. Good catch. Then I'm gonna have to kill this guy now. No dagger. Couldn't be in a better room, man. You were right. This room is shit. Yeah, I had been in there, but I did not. Why not? Yeah, there's some shit rooms in this dungeon, man. Holy fuck. Gain rooms. I assume I have to line this up with the picture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just figured I, like, missed it in another room because I was going through it a little quick. That room already had so much going on, I didn't even expect it. And you're so used to using the damn skull to find shit after the last couple dungeons. Funny. What a shit reward for every one of those guys. Only 1,000. Yeah, I'm just at the point where I've spent everything. I get it. I mean, it's planned out that you lose some amount at this point, because there's already a bunch of, like, money sinks. I can check this. What doors have I not unlocked? Oh no, I finished it all. Okay, well, back to town. Let's wrap her up. Looking forward to watching some runs and shit for this. I probably won't stream anything else tonight. Could do the next Pilot Wings, but let's start. Yeah, do something tomorrow after the dock. Kinda curious to watch all the different shit people have been doing on this. Alright, let's check the key guy. Money. Just 1,000, dude. Yeah, I've heard it's like out of bounds and stuff. That'll be interesting. I kind of want to see like some like spicy difficulty stuff. Well, speedruns. I'm sure there's like glitchless ones too. Oh, there's something in here, huh? Is it this guy? Oh, okay, Bruce. That's not too bad still. I was worried it'd be like a minute long or something. One of those types. I did not get an achievement for 100%, I don't think, unless I look the left. If I beat the game or something. I've done all this and I've got 11 achievements, dude. Because there's so many of these that are just like, kill an enemy spinning around while sucking your own dick. You can finish the game with minus 1% collection. Do you sell everything? There's a lot of achievements, huh? Oh yeah, that's cool. Need to get a knife. Time for the finale. Yeah, I'm curious to see some rando too. Have to find like a good... I'd be probably just random streamers doing it right now. Be curious to see some of it. I know there's enough modifiers and shit. Oh yeah. Speedruns are good about that. Laser Joe. Wasn't me, man. Don't believe the propaganda. The fucking two Dark Knight motherfuckers here. Money at this hour? This time of year? Fucking Duel of Fates over here, man. these. Oh yeah, I was wondering if you needed me to delay the Harvest Festival and post-game cleanup rig. I was thinking about, I mean, starting it soon, so we didn't take a huge break on it. And that you're doing God's work. And that I bet it's pretty spicy creating a guide for that game with all the different variants and 10,000 quests. This is the worst section? Yeah, I imagine. Auto-scroller. Oh, you can't jump over these? That's fucking lame, dude. Really? How much fucking damage did I take, bro? Well, I guess the damage from being hit also counts. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, same here, Bruce. I'm curious how it'll be. I don't know if the reviews have been out yet. I know Famitsu broke their embargo on it, gave it like an okay review, but at this point I'm just gonna give it a go. Yeah, fuck it. Unless people say it's like rancid, then I'll send it back. But it'd be interesting to have two different kind of Zelda sort of deals compared there. I'm back, bitch. Yeah, I'm renting it on PS5. Get the keycard shit as well, but I'm just doing PS5 anyways. You know me, I'm on gameplay. Yeah, I hope it's good. Other than that, it's only really Star Fox this month on gameplay for me, so I get through rewrite. And then, do some more Pilot Wings. I did Pilot Wings SNES earlier today. Probably try to do the N64 one and the 3DS one and restart the Ace Combat thing at some point. I don't have anything leaving Game Pass, but I should really probably do some shit done ahead of time. Fergus is dead. You're damn right I killed him. Turned into a beast. No, I have not. I actually saw somebody looking at this at some point. Not long ago. Recognize some of this. Or were you guys talking about it in Discord maybe? I feel like I've seen this recently. Where? Yeah. Never join a club. Never do anything for fun. You'll never know when that fun gets turned into a military mission to eradicate the evil syndicate. don't think the Evil Syndicate's making a comeback in the N64 game, but I'd love to be wrong on that one. It's good. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to get through, but I'll add to the wish list. My backlog is deep. But you never know, it never hurts to add shit. On to the layout. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I could do another horror month, that'd be cool. Or like a spooky theme / horror month. Maybe expand it a bit this year. I mean, I always have a huge chunk of oh, a lot of you guys already have this wish. They make chromatic fantasy too. I don't know. And this game has 5 reviews, and it came out in 2021. I mean, it looks like pure shit. Their other game. Yeah, I'd like to do another October horror thing. We'll see how it works out. The other events, I'm still juggling the RTS one, which is more just like a long-term goal. I need to do the Ace Combat one, which will probably take like a couple weeks. And we're doing a mini Pilot Wings thing. So, yeah, I hope so. I've got a good few. I never got around to like The Forest and a bunch of other horror games last time around. I have already seen like every Corpse Party, and I streamed the first one. The quad pack. I have the new one on my Gamefly forever. But it's just never coming out, man. Corpse Party 2, is it? Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion. They're doing that thing where there's 2 different versions of the game to get like more sales or whatever. They banned it? Why? Is it the pooper being buttered? I mean, I don't remember the content in that. I mean, I guess death of kids at school, or like, or that it had that many games in it. I mean, that would not be the first one. The year-long Harvest Moon series, yeah, I don't know. A whole year for all of them, shit. Really interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they flew loose with it, I guess. Corpse Party's not known for its high-quality bar. The first one's cool enough. The other ones, it's been a while. Like, I watched Overdrive and then Book of Shadows and shit. They were pure shit. Like, Kusuke funny, like, bullshit. Maybe they're better than I thought. It's been a while. Oh, okay, gotcha. Although I never watched the part 1 of the one in the hospital. That was like they were gonna make like a proper sequel and then they just didn't. What is this guy, some kind of lion, bro? Can we, like, have somewhere to fight? I'm just playing grab ass with this guy constantly right now. He just, like, parks himself on some fucking stuff. And he's healing. Sick. Except not really. He really heals a third of his health when he does the grab, man. That's cool, bro. And I'll just sit over here, I guess. It's cool. I didn't want to play anyways. This boss kind of blows shit. He spent most of the fight just waiting for him to get the fuck out of the way, man. And then as you're finally beating on him, he goes for the fucking grab, man. I'm just sitting there waiting, dude, and then he like heals up. Okay, okay, here I am. What an obnoxious boss. Cool. And they saved the best for last here. I'd say this whole final area has been kind of cheeks. What do you expect? What, the knife doesn't even work on him, bro? Okay, man. They really want you to get up fucking close, huh? That's bullshit, bro. Sub weapon build? Fuck you. I'm waiting, bro. What are you doing, man? Dude, so fucking quick, man. This whole fight is if you can dodge a single grab, man. Really, that's the best they could come up. Cool, dude. He gets half of his health back. Dude, he just literally fucking womboed me. What's up, Bang? Thank you, buddy. Sorry if I missed some chat. Trying to find a boss. I mean, he's still cool, but I wish it wasn't all up to like some fucking grab and me just waiting around a lot. And you can't use your sub-weapons on him. I have actually used it for like a level in the astral place. It was pretty cool. Once you start getting too low on health though, that's kind of it. You can't really, it's really hard to get back up because you don't get that much HP back. But I liked it. Cool. Yeah, there's the Michael Jackson dance. And a couple other ones. I'm sure a lot were like references. Not surprised there. I just want somebody in one of these games to just execute the guy when they're done. Or come give me some help, bro. Boss on here though, I guess. Yeah, you can still use all your shit. Not janky, but I can't really tell my distances when I'm flying in a fucking like a rope here on my moves. Suffering being a dagger user on this shit, man. Good god. That's his plan in his room, I think. Oh, he's like, yeah, he is the Kraken. What the fuck? I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah. I thought it was his plan. I didn't think they were gonna make him the Kraken somehow. I get some hits in, man. Thanks, brother. I want you to get behind him. To homie. dude. You like Thorn. The Kraken refight? Yeah. The sacrifice, of course. Damn! My boy eating fucking raw shit. For a heal, man. I'm already full health though. Better save that for yourself. Yeah, that is super annoying. That man's the fucking baby. Kill him. Damn! The head dig. Now we're talking about. Fucking hell. I hope she was recording all those conversations. Well, everybody's gonna have to get used to it. Maybe she could have told the Hollower Guild, like, the plan? They could have set up, you know, try to help everyone a bit. Damn, he's good, dude. The nose, man. That was a cute finale. That one was a bit more face roll. And the Duke, man. You read the newspaper, a mummy comes up and says that crypt he already paid for, so he kicked him out. Also, if you talk to him a few times, he says he kind of regrets it before you leave. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And all the rest. Hey, the guy. Oh no, wait, that was the wife. She joined up with the evil guys, dude. Damn, that's me. The propaganda. Damn. Clumpy is the real name. I like that the whole joke was you don't fight him. Dude, I like that this guy got jacked, man. He just became a god and it's just all good, man. Like, fuck it. He just became somebody's fucking goofy OC. Shit, Wild West. The Mothman. Just keeps jump scaring everyone. Lawless. They love him till they hate him. Free shit, dude. It wouldn't. No. Happy ending, man. Good Cappy, dude. Fuck people, am I right? What's that color degree? Like in reverse. I'm going back, bros. I gave her a custom color. We got the Frankenstein piccolo thing going on. The ghost cats are innocent, I guess. Only with a few of them. I guess the rest have been skinned. The NPC director for a day. Assistant directors for a day. Directors for a day. Oh yeah, they were all on the boat, that's right. Yeah, we did just see that. Well, is there going to be a little something after? Looks like the kind of game there would be. Well, we did the right thing. It's just gonna suck for everybody living there. Maybe wherever else is supposed to exist could have came in and like prepped everyone a little bit or planned it a little. I guess there was no time, bros. We just had to fuck it all up. Chaos. Although there was like positive stuff going on, it looked like. Ooh, that 38 was in that fucking insta-kill challenge, man. That shit was all my deaths, bro. God damn. Time to do a sinless run? Yeah, no sins, dude. Holy. I am looking forward to seeing the route for that when they figure it out. That is true. It was mostly just OSX eating ass. Nobody else really needed the electricity that much. And it looked like the boat or the train was still working anyway, so. Damn, you live. What? He just went back to normal. And then they had segs. Oh, cool, man. We have hollowed the Mina. What is this? All endings here. Let's take a peek. Take us a little peeky weeky. Alright. And then we'll talk about the game just a little bit. Is it enough here? What other endings are there? We got the normal ending, which I just did. Post credits. Yeah, that's such a wild thing, the Sinless, though. I'm looking forward to seeing it all in action. I'm gonna go watch some speedruns and other runs in general here. Let's see what this is, though. Might as well do it now. It's a good ending here, man. Fucking somehow sinless. Of course. Yay, best ending. Join Badman. Awesome. Somehow. There's the meat. Whoops. How about it just explodes? That's it, bros. Just good ending. Little romance, maybe even. Yeah, it turns out the bad guy was right. Turns out if you just believed in him, man, could fix it all up and fix all the issues. That's all good. Thorn Super Boss, yeah. I figured it'd be something more of like a joke. Like they're looking out at the thing and then it just explodes. Yeah. I was saying it's pretty weak little ending. I mean, I guess it's a little different than you'd expect. But good God, it's definitely the journey there. That's the cool part. I do think Lionel Blues is on hype, yeah. I mean, he's definitely morally fucking wonky. He definitely betrays people right in front of him, despite them agreeing to do shit. New modifiers. Oh, they don't even let you have all of them at the start. Ooh, it shows 100% of that. Whoa. Yeah, I'm kind of a fucking big deal. Anyways. Well, cool, man. Yeah, it was a good game. Solid, man. I think the big positives were just really level design and just the combat and the encounters and stuff like that. The minute-to-minute, room-to-room type of shit. Lots of little secrets. For most of the game, it's fun to just get... Games suck. It's fun just to get currency, upgrade yourself, be active running around and clearing a room and get farther in. They're just like, you know, unique rooms generally, or at least fun to run through. And it's cool, kind of cohesive art design and visuals, audio, all that kind of bullshit to them. You know, I liked the autumn level and all the fucking Halloween kind of shit going on in some of these, and like the inside the big beast, and each level kind of had its own little tiles that were unique and enemies, and it's really solid like level design and everything that entails. I would say if I had bigger problems, it was probably perm upgrade stuff. I think a lot of the trinkets are just too good, and you just don't really want to mess with a lot of the other ones. Maybe that makes for an interesting New Game Plus, but I think stuff like the T2 really could just be an upgrade, and it would be interesting, like, to try to do that. I think the sub-weapons were kind of shitty. Ended up just wanting to use some kind of movement one, and then maybe ranged weapon the whole time. I've pretty much never experimented. I think some kind of system where you're limited to certain sub-weapons per zone, then when you beat them, it adds it to a bigger pool that you can use everywhere you've already beaten, and then also to the core area. I think that'd be kind of cool. Then maybe you could use whatever you want on the finale as well without beating anything. That way you'd like test new stuff because you don't really have much of a choice, and then also it could just change out your shit out whenever you want. I think at the Hollow would be good. I think saving your favorites just means that you don't want to go out and grab different ones to fuck around. It probably makes for cool rando shit, but it kind of feels like something to me that they just decided they wanted to do and just never really thought much past. I mean, I'm sure they thought past that, but like it was just kind of like it being a Castlevania sub-weapon system was like the limit, and I think it just would have been more interesting to be a bit more something you could flip around and choose. But, I mean, whatever. Because, I mean, you could choose all the different weapons, which is cool, and that probably mixes up how you play a decent bit, but, you know, you play one weapon for a good 30-something hours, and it only changes, like, once. I mean, I did have, like, a knife I could throw I barely used, but it would have been nice to have the sub-weapons be a little bit more varied and experimental. There's a lot of them, there's just not really many reasons to mix it up. As we're bonfires, one level of NG Plus is literally a rando? Really? Huh, that's cool. So there's just like a bunch of crazy, unique challenges essentially for each New Game Plus. So yeah, other than that though, I mean, you do run out of stuff to spend it on, but honestly, that took a while. It was pretty satisfying for most of it to just get loot and shit. I like the kind of more Souls Gauntlet style they were going for. I think it was cute. It's more about clearing areas. It turns into a pretty simple game once you get like the cloaks and a couple trinkets that are just really good, like speed drink. Stuff like the extra vials and the jug and all that kind of crap are really solid. So you don't really learn a whole lot on some of the other bosses, but I mean it does reward your level ups and stuff by making you game bosses, so that's cool. I mean, it's fun seeing the fruits of your labor, I guess. Yeah, I'd imagine I would want to do a different weapon every new game. Plus if I did. Some of them seem pretty cool. Yeah, it's just pretty well polished. Like I said, there's a few fundamentals I'm weird about, but I don't think they kill it at all. It's fun to just kind of get everything and run around, and it's very charming, a lot of goofy NPCs and fun little interactions and stuff. I don't think the story or anything's anything to write home about, but it's not really a big part of it either. It's pretty typical shit, you know who the bad guy is pretty much immediately. That's okay. Soundtrack's pretty kick-ass, all that stuff. I don't know. I think good game, just kind of fun to run through. I think if you're looking for Zelda, I'd be careful. It's definitely more of like a Gauntlet, Souls, Zelda fusion thing. But I think they own that pretty well, and I think the level design speaks to it. Couple weird things, like I said, I do think it's like harder in the beginning. I mentioned the sub-weapons, I mentioned the trinkets being a little iffy. Soulsmania. Dark Souls has always been I feel like a 3D Metroidvania. like a Soten in 3D kind of thing. Top-down Vania? I don't know. Not really. There's not enough perma upgrades. It feels more like a classic Vania mixed with like a Zelda Souls thing. It's too Gauntlet focused. But there's still like an RPG system under the hood, right? Like in a normal Metroidvania, it's like I guess you still get a lot of these kinds of upgrades, but usually you would get something, I feel like, to come back through a level or to backtrack or to change how you play the game. You don't change how you play this game at all. you pretty much play it. As soon as you get your first or second weapon upgrade, depending on which one you're using, other than like a little bit of subtle shit with the trinkets, and maybe depending on your sub-weapons, which I pretty much used them all the same way, it really just, it depends on the levels. You play the same fucking way the whole fucking time. But yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, I could see that. I mean, I guess we don't need to put it into a strict thing, but yeah, something like that. The satisfaction of upgrading is very, I guess, very Zelda. But, yeah, so I would recommend it to anyone who likes the combat of like a Zelda, or like you like gauntlets, you like, you know, unlocking. If you like the Souls games, you know, you like, you know, like the combat of it, like you're kind of going through all the dudes and unlocking shortcuts and finding little secrets everywhere. It's kind of like a more Castlevania arcadey sort of gamey game version of that. You're not going to find anything major like new zones or super special bosses. There's a few things, but it's a satisfying little run through. I mean, it definitely feels like the Shovel Knight devs. They had good level design, and they had a lot of like secrets and little gauntlets you'd be going through, and this is kind of just that with the top-down action thing and some Castlevania sub-weapons. It's cool to see that they still got it on that front. Yeah. I don't know. Was there something else you guys want to talk about on it? I think there's a lot of nice little details to all the modifiers and the randos that I'm seeing, the speedrun crap. They've definitely put some crazy replay value on it. I'm curious how it all adds up in like a rando. It's not rando in the style of like an OOT, where it's like you actually get certain like keys to unlock other doors essentially. I mean, you do literally get keys in this, but like you don't get like a hook shot to open up the world, right? Like, you pretty much can just do whatever the fuck, whenever the fuck. So it's more about combat difficulty, so it'd be like, oh, which trinkets am I finding, I'd imagine. What, you know, kind of health situation do I have, all that kind of stuff. I think a rando in this could be like fun for a run or two, but I think you'd really have to crank up the difficulty to make the rando super enticing. My biggest issue is that the difficulty is front-loaded and just acts as a filter. I do think this game is super front-loaded on the difficulty. Yeah, I mean, accessibility options are all fine and dandy, but, you know, you're looking for like a curated experience. I'm not looking to create my own game. I'm looking to play the game somebody wanted me to play, right? So, I didn't have a big difficulty with the difficulty stuff, because I purposely went out of my way to like explore as much as I could before I went and handled most bosses. But it does mean that you don't really get like a nice like learning period on any boss. I mean, I think the boss I learned the most on and how to master was honestly the Kraken at the very first optional boss at the beginning of the game. It kind of comes with the territory. It happens in Souls games too, unless it's the more like tightly designed, like little variance ones. Like, they expect you to lose souls, they expect you to have like a different range of like skills and use a different range of trinkets. So it's hard at the beginning because they know what you kind of have and you're learning, but like as soon as you start figuring shit out and the players start making like more optimal choices on builds and trinkets and finding certain things to be really strong, I think the level design generally stays pretty similar on difficulty. Maybe they get better stats. They definitely do. There's guys that can like one-shot you at the beginning, and later on you're just face tanking them. So it kind of comes with the difficulty of like exploring this kind of stuff. I mean, some games get by that by having like an extra boss at the end of the game, or like full clear type of shit. You know, some games, you know, you do get your 100% little bonus. I mean, sometimes it's just about the joy of being like super strong. I was cool with that element. You know, I like just buying more stuff and completionism on it. But if you are looking for a gauntlet game where you're consistently challenged through the gauntlet, yeah, probably not. if you're like a savvy player, you will probably pick things and optimize and skill your way past most things once you get a dungeon or two in, especially if you explore a lot at the start. So. Right, yeah. I tried a few different things. I definitely think you could try like a full sub-weapon build. That could be kind of cute. I did swap to sub-weapon stuff on some bosses because they're a bitch to get close and do stuff with. So that was kind of cool. There was options there. It definitely isn't just like one way of playing, but it's pretty tight. Other than the weapon choices, I really think a lot of your talisman stuff is going to be pretty samey. I will say the Manor is probably one of my least favorite dungeons. It was a lot of cancer rooms. Like, I think the game was great about not having too many rooms that were like really annoying bullshitty, but still challenging and interesting and something different every time, or built off of something that they introduced earlier in the dungeon. But like, the Manor stuff has like the most cancer rooms with the most annoying boss. And then you just kind of face tank the finale, but it's whatever. I don't think those are like any game-breaking things. All my complaints aren't like massive. I think it was really solid overall. It was just fun. Just a fun little top-down action. Like, what if Zelda had a bit more moves to it, kind of like the Zelda 2 progression system or something. I don't know. Sometimes I do think this is one of those where it's like that souls dropping thing. I don't think I lost more than like 2,000 souls. That's fair. Yeah. I liked it. But yeah, it's one of those where it's like the soul drop thing. I'm still like, I feel like I rarely. This is another game where it's like, it just doesn't, just stop doing it, man, at this point. Like, it's supposed to create this tension when you lose it, and you're supposed to master, like, a gauntlet, right? To, like, and get better at, like, fighting the guys and finding shortcuts and, like, But it's like, you just don't die enough, and you have all these extra lives to die and then go spend your souls. I just don't, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess a lot of devs probably just find it like it just doesn't hurt. You might as well just throw like a souls drop system. I just say stop doing it, man. I think we're so far beyond the kind of intended use case of the soul drop mechanic. I think this one tries to use it properly more than most, but the soul spark system just kind of negates that for the most part. And even then, it's just like, whatever, I mean, it's cute because like you're supposed to like pass on levels and then risk more possibly by holding on to more souls, but yeah, that's where the difficulty kind of comes in a weird way. Now you crank up the difficulty on like a rando, and I could see that coming in and being a lot more like you have to really think about that choice, but. We'll see, I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what I got. I liked it pretty well. I was pretty addicted to it. Like I said, I mean, we discussed a lot of its issues, and I do think there's just moments that it could just be better. Just with some tweaks, without really losing that much, but they clearly had some kind of idea for what was going on here. I don't quite buy into every part of the vision, but it's still cool. Like stuff like sub-weapons not being able to be bound to 2 different buttons. Like it feels like they just hated their own sub-weapon system. That you can't really choose them, that you never really get like a fun moment to experiment with them because some of the movement ones are just too good. And having stuff like range is just too nice. I mean, hell, I used the fishing pole a bunch. That one was kind of OP in some cute ways, but it's like, it's only going to be situationally useful. It's like, I don't want to use the fishing rod the whole time. I don't know, I think that whole thing could have just been better. Having like 2 different buttons for sub-weapons. Why not? You use one button to swap and then one button to attack. Why not just one button to attack and another to attack? It's like I already have an ammo limit. Just let me fucking go crazy, man. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's like it just slows it down enough to be a little less flowy. I don't know. And you could say that about some of the talismans, like, oh, they'll just break the game if you could. They're just upgrades. I'm like, well, they already can break the game if you want anyway, right? And half everybody in here is talking about how they just skip half the shit in the game by putting on one talisman, right? But like at that point, okay, you know, it's just like, fuck it, might as well just fucking make some of these like a fucking upgrade if they'd be more, make the combat stuff more fun. Just like I said, despite all that bitching, I don't think it like was a huge blemish on it. It's definitely something to discuss, but I still had fun with it. I give it up to the really strong level design. Great shortcuts everywhere, awesome secrets. Always fun to find. Generally, because of the RPG progression, they're rewarding. Maybe not always as much as they could be if you got something really significant. You know, but I was only rolling my eyes at the very end because I just ran out of shit to spend it on. And I mean, I only ran out of shit to spend it on by like, what, 19,000? And I bought everything, looked for everything. Now, granted, I could probably just pass on like 40K's worth of spending, but it's like whatever. Cool stuff. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go watch some runs on this ship. Try to sleep early tonight. Get the doctor in the morning. Find out what's up with the sleep apnea. I feel like it's been a little better lately. I've been trying to sleep on the side, but I still want to hear what they have to say. If they've got something a bit more final, I wouldn't mind just kind of figuring it out. But yeah, thanks again, Bruce. Game good. I think that's my thing too, is like, so far from what I've talked with people, it's like, even if you got a few issues, I think most people appreciate the strengths of it pretty well, so. I'm glad this did not turn into like some POS we were worried about. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Yacht Club does next. I hope this sold enough for them. I don't know. I mean, they did a Kickstarter on this too, didn't they? It's got a fair bit of sales. Oh, the reviews are a little lower than I think. This game is pretty highly critic reviewed. I could imagine, like, especially because of the early filtering and then also how people feel about the trinkets and stuff. That's that. They were working on Shovel Knight 3D or some bullshit, weren't they? I wonder if they're gonna like go back to that or what. Depends on how much money they're throwing crap at people. Shovel Knight Dig. God, I forgot about this shit. I don't know if this was just Shovel Knight Showdown. Oh god. Well, anyways, cool. Didn't they do some kind of Shovel Knight, like, fucking puzzle game too? I think they. But yeah, tomorrow will be, maybe rewrite when I get home. If not, if I'm just really feeling something more gamey, maybe we'll boot up Pilot Wing 64, or I'll do like Great God Grove or some bullshit. Who knows? Thank you guys very much for hanging. I'm gonna go watch some shit on this.